Now let's talk about utilizing your sexual energy to envelop, develop, cultivate, embrace, and empower your self-esteem. I've told you in many videos that you can utilize your sexual energy to import and export different things. Today we're going to talk about importing self-esteem in spite of not loving your body image. Even if you don't love your body image, you can still feel attractive by utilizing your energy, your spiritual manifestation. Your spiritual manifestation powers. Girl, if you be it, then you are it. Now, utilizing your energies is all about you from the inside. It's less about external validation and more about internal reclamation. It's simply put, it's simply about feeling at home in your own skin. No matter what you're shaped like, no matter what body part you wish was smaller, bigger, no matter if you wish you had longer hair, lighter skin, no matter if you wish you had longer legs, whatever the case may be, if you learn to feel yourself in your body, what your body looks like will play less of a factor in how attractive you feel. Let's talk about the somatic presence being in your body. Now I know you about to say this girl crazy because I'm already in my body. It's one thing to be physically, aware, moving your arms and legs and whatever, than being in your body from a spiritual perspective. We lessen the view of ourselves when we look at our body as projects to be fixed rather than vessels to be inhabited. So if I inhabit my body, I am in a vessel. And now I feel differently about my body rather than seeing it as a project that I may need to tweak this and tweak that, or work towards minimizing this or bleaching that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what somatic presence is. Inhabiting your vessel. Now, your sexual self-esteem will be built when you can introspect what is happening inside your body. When you're really in touch with your body. You know how a lot of women, no shade, no tea. Okay? I don't even want to hear it in my comments. I'm not shading anybody. However, some women need an actual app to track their menstrual cycle. Or they're not even aware of when their menstrual cycle is happening until it just happens. When you are inhabited in your body with a somatic presence, you sense. You just know when that time of the month is coming because your hormones, when your hormones begin to shift, you will feel that. You feel your emotions. Not necessarily have to have any kind of physical signs like bloating and pain and all that. Even before that, you start to feel your emotions when you are in touch with yourself. Now, a good way to get familiar with somatic presence is, just spending time with paying attention to your body at different times. What do certain fabrics feel like against your skin? When I'm angry, what type of feelings am I experiencing from the inside? When I'm low energy, how does that usually begin? Physical sensations, going beyond, oh, that just feels good, or that feels bad. That feels what? Now, I always talk about scripts. Yes, you have just like you have a life script, you have a sex script. What is your sexual script? Review it. Then rewrite it. from a standpoint of being in your body, seeing your body as a vessel that you have inhabited, not a project that needs to be fixed. Now, many of us have developed our sexual beliefs, yes, from other people, from our parents, from society, from religion. That has shaped our views on sex. A lot of us have never even asked ourselves how we feel about sex. Just because you do something or you like it, how do you honestly feel about it? How do you view that from your own point of view? And if you find, now when you rewrite your script, it should be from that, your own point of view, not from points of views that have been indoctrinated into you. Now, a great way to figure out how to start your script, you should ask yourself you should explore three important categories. What makes me feel powerful in the relation to sex? What makes me feel safe in the relation to sex? And get rid of all of the shoulds, maybe, or coulds. And replace with I will, I won't, maybe I will explore. Your aesthetic plays a huge part in utilizing your sexuality to bring about self-esteem. How you present yourself, the way that you present yourself. If you have been choosing clothing based on trends, what's popular, what someone else recommended, start trying to explore a more dopamine type dressing aesthetic. Meaning you are picking things that feel good to your skin, that make you feel good and attractive, that complement your favorite parts of your figure, that highlight your figure, that you can feel confident in. You will notice when you start to catch your reflection and you see that you have accentuated what looks good and feels good to you, your reflection will start to glimmer like glitter. You'll be blitzed from head to toe, from the inside out, not the outside in. Now remember, building your self-esteem from your sexuality is something that you're going to have to be very patient with yourself, because you have been used to doing things a certain way, saying things a certain way, not really paying attention to how you feel on the inside based on certain things from the outside. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You have to start off at a slow pace and take very small, gradual bites. Make small changes here and there, all the while doing it with a lot of sugar, pouring sugar all over yourself, forgiving yourself, and showing appreciation for attempting to do better, to get closer to the best version of you. Now, in a lot of cases, you may feel discomfort while implementing these changes into yourself. This is just your body telling you that it needs a gentler approach, that you need to slow down and take your time. It's not about what you think or how you see yourself or where you should be or trying to hurry up and get there. The best way I can simplify this process, anybody out there who knows how to type, when you first learned how to type, you were in a hurry to move your fingers all over the keyboard like everybody else who's typing. But your typing teacher told you that you have to learn the home row keys. it's the same process. You have to learn your keys, how your frequency works, how you respond to different things. You need to learn that if you aren't in touch with yourself and getting inside of your body and actually feeling that in your daily experiences, and then try to implement things slowly. But I promise you, it's about consistency. And if you do that, you will see that you can import a better view of who you are and feel a lot better with whom you are. And then you can master that thing and start to import and export other things. Well, anyway, as always, you know where to find me. Click the link in the description box. And in the meantime, stay lit.